As a custodian of couture, Rosemary has a hosiery collection that's second to none. The Wife of the Vicar of Tetbury shows that a lot can be revealed when you peek under the hemlines of history.
The idea of stockings had been around for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But as far as we are concerned in Western culture, men wore the stockings, they had the hose and showed the pretty leg. So it is interesting that as men's legs start to disappear, as it were, in trousers, or pantaloons as they were called, at the beginning of the 19th century, so in a way women's legs take over. The period between 1900 and the end of the First World War was probably the most important period. Young women wanted a more practical and freer life, and that went as far as their clothes were concerned as well. So the bra, I think, is really on the map by the end of the First World War in the 1920s.
A year after bereavement, the widow was allowed to introduce white, and it was common to pile on extra necklaces, albeit in black.
The second stage of mourning is progressive.
So here is a little cabin knicker from the 1920s, sort of chiffon, chantilly lace. Oh, the French. Delicious. And the British equivalent.
Now, these are quite glamorous, very glamorous indeed. Pale pearly pink. Oh, and they're diaphanous and quite wonderful, made in Paris. And these actually belonged to Queen Victoria. I mean, it's so classy to have your your initials and the crown, you know, pricked out at the top of the stocking. Really beautiful. They are lovely.
Now, the parasol you're holding, I see, has got an oriental motif.
Presumably dating from the great age of European travel, the 17th, 18th, 19th century, when they would go to the Orient and come back with all kinds of goodies, including parasols.
Absolutely right. Spot on, you know. Very decorative, the sort of thing my old aunts carried down to Bognor Regis in the 1920s with their bathing kimonos, and yes, but very charming and really rather alluring, I think.
It suits you.
Oh, Ross, that's very kind of you.
You look elegant and sophisticated with a parasol.
Ah, it's the bridge that does it.
1837, 1840, they were wearing them. Ooh, the original crutchless knickers. And just for added assurance, this pair also has braces.
Spirella had this, it's an image, it goes back to clever marketing, trained corseteurs who came out to measure you in your home, personal bespoke service. This is a bra of the 1920s, made of Airtex. Wonderful.
I just happened to put along this little sort of pneumonia number. Little, you know, there you go. I mean, that was, you know, oh yeah, I mean, that would have been all the rage in Botley at one time. And Southampton docks, I don't say.
Struggle out of the water at the beach, losing horrible.
I mean, you can see it did a tough job well. I mean, if you was a big lass, you know, it shoved it up, shoved it down, you know, it spread it about a bit. Oh, I mean, the old bosom was up there balancing like a couple of dumplings on the shelf.
There will never ever be the perfect bra. It just won't happen because A, manufacturers don't want it like that, and women don't.
Thank you.